Nallaig. This is the Celtic Christmas Podcast, show number 40.
The Nollaig moon is shiny, the autumn air is gone. Bright stars are moving across the frozen ponds. There in the distance, just through the trees, his memory lingers, calling back to me. Path through the wood, lit by the Nollaig moon. My feet gently floated above a whispering tune. There he was waiting, his lips to welcome me. He took me in his arms and loved me 'neath the trees. Softly, oh softly, his memory wanders on. There in the wood, beneath the Nollaig moon, his eyes were hazel, his lips of berry wine. We toasted one another and all our days gone by. The sky then had fallen to rest upon the trees. White were the rooftops that flowed out to sea. His hand in mine, down a whitened path. These days were dreams, never built to last. Softly, oh softly, his memory wanders on. There in the wood, beneath the Nollaig moon, his eyes were hazel, his lips a berry wine. We toasted one another and all our days gone by. Shiny, the years now are gone. I search for his footsteps among the snowy ground. Play on sweet music and move me to the day when love was a bounty and the Nollaig moon it stayed. Float on sweet music, come back to me. Take me to the place where we meet in dreams. The winters continue, the cold never leaves. Come back again and love me 'neath the trees.
Welcome to the Celtic Christmas Podcast. My name is Marc Gunn, the Celt Father. I'm a Celtic musician and host of the award-winning Irish and Celtic Music Podcast. And this is my daughter, Inara. Say hi. You heard Nollaig Moon by Ashley Davis from Together for Christmas. Once again, I'm changing the format of this show. There will be less talk and more incredible Christmas music by Celtic musicians, many of whom are featured on the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast. I have 2 shows planned with an additional Celtic Christmas episode that will be released there in that podcast. But let's get on with the music here. Next up is Liz Madden with the Huron Carol from Clouds of Christmas.
Was in the moon of winter time, when all the birds had fled, that mighty Gitchy man sent angel choirs instead. Before their light the stars grew dim, and wandering hunters heard the hymn. Jesus, your King is born, Jesus is born, in excelsis Gloria. Within a lodge of broken bark the tender babe was found. A ragged robe of rabbit skin enwrapped his beauty round. But as the hunter braves drew nigh, the angel's song rang loud and high. Jesus, your King is born, Jesus is born, in excelsis Gloria. O children of the forest free, O seed of Manitou, the holy child of earth and heaven is born today for you. Come kneel before the radiant boy, who brings you beauty, peace, and joy. Jesus, your King is born, Jesus is born, in excelsis Gloria. Jesus, your King is born, Jesus is born, in excelsis Gloria.
In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long ago. Angels and archangels may have gathered there, cherubim and seraphim thronged the air, but his mother only in her maiden bliss worshipped the beloved with a kiss. Yet
That was Rathkeltair with In the Bleak Midwinter from Something Good for Christmas. You know, this show is brought to you by the patrons of the podcast. It is because of their generosity that I have 3 Christmas shows planned this holiday season. You can become a patron at CelticMusicPodcast.com/patron, or check out the compilation CD I released in 2013. It's called A Celtic Christmas. It features a bunch of independent Celtic musicians from around the globe playing Christmas music, and it benefits Celtic nonprofits. So go pick up a copy. Next up is Bonnie Rideout with So Merry As We Have Been from The Celebration.
Christmas, happy Christmas, joy to all and peace on earth. Happy Christmas, happy Christmas, goodwill to all and peace on earth. 3 kings bearing treasures for the child, birth, death, resurrection, 30 years of life, and the darkness in our world of pain came a little boy, and Jesus was his name. Joseph, get up, think of the safety of this child. Go on to Egypt, hide until King Herod dies. Later in the garden, he'll offer up his will. Father, forgive. Father, forgive. Happy Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. Happy Christmas, peace on earth. Happy Christmas, happy Christmas, joy to all and peace on earth. Happy Christmas, happy Christmas, goodwill to all and peace on earth.
That fun track was John Munelly with Happy Christmas from Together for Christmas. That's another compilation that was released last year by Daily Communications. Mike sent me an email. He wrote, "Thanks for the beautiful music in the podcast. I'm more in the spirit of the month and the season. Keep up the good work. I'm off to buy some new music." Thank you, Mike. We all really appreciate your support. Now, next up is Ken O'Malley. From his album Songs of a Winter's Hearth, he has a great story of the Wren, followed by the Wren song, which is coming up. And I love the story so much, I had to include that along with the Wren song. This is great. You'll love it. Here's Ken O'Malley.
St. Stephen's Day honours the first Christian martyr, stoned to death shortly after the crucifixion. St. Stephen's Day is a national holiday in Ireland, but the celebrations have little connection with the saint. In Ireland, St. Stephen's Day is a day for hunting the wren, or as I say, going on the ran. Originally, groups of small boys would hunt for the wren and then chase the bird until they either caught it or it died from exhaustion. The dead bird was tied to the top of a pole or a holly bush, which was decorated with either ribbons or coloured paper. Early in the morning of St. Stephen's Day, the wren was carried from house to house by the boys, who wore straw masks or blackened their faces with burnt cork. And they dressed up in old clothes, usually like women's dresses, and at each house the boys would sing the Wren Boys song. There are many versions and variations of this song. Sometimes those who gave money were given a feather from the wren for good luck. The money collected by the Wren Boys was used to hold a dance for the whole village. There's different legends about the origin of this custom. One is that St. Stephen was hiding from his enemies in a bush and he was betrayed by a chattering wren. The wren, like St. Stephen, should be hunted down and stoned to death. Another legend holds that during the Viking raids of the 700s, Irish soldiers were betrayed by a wren as they were sneaking up on a Viking camp in the dead of night. A wren began to eat breadcrumbs left on the head of a drum, and the rat-tat-tat of its beak woke the drummer, who sounded the alarm and woke the camp, leading to the defeat of the Irish soldiers and the continuing persecution of the wren. The pursuit and capture of the wren is also related to the pagan custom of sacrificing a sacred symbol at year's end. In contrast to the legends of the wren as a betrayer, the wren has also been revered in Ireland as the king of the birds. An Irish folktale tells of a contest held among the birds to see which could fly the highest and should be accorded this wonderful title. The eagle soared higher than any other bird, but lost the contest when a clever little wren, who had been hiding on the back of the eagle, flew off the eagle and soared higher in the sky. The custom of going on the ran fell into disfavour around the turn of the 20th century and died out completely in most parts of Ireland, but it's been revived lately throughout much of the country. Wrens are no longer killed. They usually use an artificial wren, or a real wren might be carried about in a cage. I've been to Dingle the last few years, actually on 2 occasions, and Dingle is one of the most famous spots for the ran. It begins very early in the morning in one of the local pubs, O'Flaherty's it's called, where they wind the soog on, or they actually make the the dresses worn by the men and the straw hats, and they twist the hay ropes together, and that's all over a few pints, of course, or a cup of tea. And then the day begins, and the bands that represent the various streets in Dingle go marching about the town, and the kids go into all the pubs and they bring their little cans in and they ask for money to bury the wren. So it's quite an event, and all people come from all over, far and wide, dressed in ghoulish costumes. It's kind of a combination of Halloween and New Year's Eve put together, but it's a great day. And needless to say, the Irish and those foreigners who come to visit imbibe with their favourite drinks, and a great time is had by all. The following day, December 27th, I'm sure, is a day of somewhat social mourning in terms of a lot of sore heads. Here's the Wren.
Oh, the Wren, he's the king of all birds. St. Stephen's Day was cutting the furs. Let's up with the kettle and down with the pan, and give us a penny for to bury the wren. A yabba-diddle-diddle-dum, a diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, skidry-diddle-diddle-dum, a diddle-diddle-dum, diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, a skidry-diddle-diddle-dum, hop-a-diddle-diddle-dum, a skidry-diddle-diddle-dum. As I was going to kill an all, I met a wren upon the wall. I took me stick and I knocked him down, brought him into Carrick town. A yabba-diddle-diddle-dum, a diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, skidry-diddle-diddle-dum, a diddle-diddle-dum, yiddle-diddle-diddle-dum, a skidry-diddle-diddle-dum, hop-a-diddle-diddle-dum, a skidry-diddle-diddle-dum. Oh, Droline, Droline, where is your nest? 'Tis in the bush that I love best. 'Tis in the tree, the holly tree, where all the boys do follow me. A yabba-diddle-diddle-dum, a diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, skidry-diddle-diddle-dum, a diddle-diddle-dum, diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, a skidry-diddle-diddle-dum, hop-a-diddle-diddle-dum, a skidry-diddle-diddle-dum. We follow the wren 3 miles or more, 3 miles or more, 3 miles or more. We follow the wren 3 miles or more at 6 o'clock in the morning, no. A yabba-diddle-diddle-dum, a diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, skidry-diddle-diddle-dum, a diddle-diddle-dum, diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, a skidry-diddle-diddle-dum, hop-a-diddle-diddle-dum, a diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. I have a little box there under me arm, here under me arm. I have a little box here under me arm. A penny or tuppence wouldn't do it no harm. A yabba-diddle-diddle-dum, a diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, skidry-diddle-diddle-dum, a diddle-diddle-dum, diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, a skidry-diddle-diddle-dum, hop-a-diddle-diddle-dum, a skidry-diddle-diddle-dum. Oh, the Wren, he's the king of all birds. St. Stephen's Day was cutting the furs. It's up with the kettle and down with the pan, so give us a penny for to bury the wren. A yabba-diddle-diddle-dum, a diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, skidry-diddle-diddle-dum, a diddle-diddle-dum, diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, a skidry-diddle-diddle-dum, hop-a-diddle-diddle-dum, a skidry-diddle-diddle-dum.
If you're in a Celtic band and have recorded Christmas music, then please submit through forcelts.com, and please complete all the information, especially the band description. You're going to find more information about the bands when you go to the website at celticchristmaspodcast.com. I'm including lots more information, so go check that out. The podcast is dedicated to the promotion of Celtic musicians, so if there's a song you heard and enjoyed, please visit the band's website by following the link in the show notes, and then buy a CD or an MP3, or just tell them you appreciate hearing them on the podcast. I'm going to finish up the show with Marc Gunn and An Taisdeal. This is a track that we recorded last year and just released this year called Nollaig. It might sound a little familiar. Here's Nollaig.
Nalakana agus savi for your washali. Nalakana deep, Nalakana deep, Nalakana agus savi for your washali. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Nalakana deep, Nalakana deep, Nalakana August, I bleed for your washadi. Nalakana deep, Nollaig holiday, Nollaig holiday, Nollaig holiday, to me for you, Australia. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
I share the Celtic Christmas podcast freely with you, so you have beautiful Celtic Christmas music for the holidays. If you enjoy the show, then please rate it on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcatcher. The Celtic Christmas podcast is produced by Marc Gunn, the Celt Father. If you enjoy the music you heard, support the artists in this show. Then tell your friends to visit CelticChristmasPodcast.com. Have a Merry Christmas. Sláinte.